Alright, this is the part 2. It cut off, so I guess I'm gonna have to patch this in. But yeah. Let me go ahead and finish this up. Been talking for a minute. So I'm gonna let y'all know, man, like I said, they go through a lot to try to change his name, his holy name. But I came all this way to let you know that he said his name is forever. For I knew that they would not hear me, because if it's stiff, it is a stiff-necked people. But in the land of their captives, they shall remember themselves. You're in the land of captives. Like, you have people that have captivated you. Entertainment is the highest form of exorcism, by the way. That's captivating. Okay? It's they're mocking you to your face. Captivating a captive audience. There you go. And shall know that I am Yeshaya, their Ahaya. For I will give them a heart and ears to hear, and they shall praise me in the land of their captivity, and think upon my name. Yeah. Okay, so all right here. So what you gotta realize is his name. Ahaya, Ashar, Ahaya. Ahaya, Ashar, Ahaya. Asur is Ashar, okay? You can look at it right here. Ahaya, Ashar, Ahaya. Okay? And it says, what does it say? It says, you shall say this unto the children of Yasharel. Ahaya has sent me unto you. Now, thus shall say unto the children of Yasharel, of Isaac and Yaakov, has sent me unto you, and this is my name forever. This is my name forever, and this is my mention unto all generations. So what generation are we in? Okay, do you understand that? Okay. All generations. Understand that. Like, how do you go from that to Jesus? What the heck? Like, how do you go from Yeshaya, Ahaya Shar Ahaya, that has the name of the fathers and the prophets and the seed of all the laws and the tithe, the commandments, his word, his blessings. Come on, man. The Ruach Kadesh is in here. Come on, man. How do you go from that to saying, oh, God? You gotta be shitting me. That's from like Hebrews to Negroes type stuff. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's the way it is, man. That's the way it is. Like, if you don't see what he said, this is my mention unto all generations. All generations. This is my name forever. When did that end? When did that end? Huh? Who said it was okay that we can just go God Almighty? We can just speak other languages, which is other gods, idol gods, idol languages, which is idolatry, which is Babylon, which is, come on, man. It's a sorcery. The only people creating new words nowadays is science. You know what I mean? So what are you guys talking about, bro? Like, it's plain and simple. And you can't have a conscience if you're doing science, because you got to take the CON out of consciousness in order to draw up science. So science is an incomplete word. And yeah, that makes you unwhole. Because conscience is whole. That makes you unconscious if you're science. So I don't know what you guys like. The word is self-explanatory. The word Yeshaya, the spirit, he said test all things by the spirit. You got to test all things by the Ruach Kadesh. You got to test all things by how they're rooted in the word. How that word has spread into other words, half-life wise. Like you had in Hebrew, not in Hebrew, in Greek they had gods and demigods. You understand that? So they would have like spin-offs of the like vernacular. It's like saying English and then you have slang. You know what I mean? Slang. So you understand that? It's like army and then a gang. You understand that? You understand that? All right. So these are different, like Russian doll. It's all a copy, a counterfeit, a clone. But you got to get back home. You got to get back to the root, because this place is like Rihanna said. You fell in love in a broken place. All right. This is unclean, unwhole, and it's gonna be destroyed. And that's why they're piling it in. You're piling it in so it could be a big finale. All right. So yeah, man, he said, this is my name forever. This is my name forever. All right. So yeah, man. They changed, like I said, they changed all the laws, dates, and times. I just showed you over here. Hold on. Let me see what else did I have over here. Oh yeah, push. We say push to spring about. Yep, that's push. See, we speak Hebrew. We speak Hebrew. Yasar, to discipline, his discipline. Look at this. Check this out. Yeshaya 3:12 said, over them, O my people, those who guide you lead you astray. See, Yeshaya is saying what Yashaya was saying. Yeah, okay, do you get it? Yeshaya was saying what Yashaya was saying. All right. He said, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. He said, forgive them, Father, for they do not know what they do. And he said he was going to be killed by his own people. A prophet is not accepted in his own home, in his own town. Okay? So over his people, you understand that? Rule my people, guide, lead the direction. They lead them astray. These are rulers leading his people astray. Okay? Are leading them astray, and those who are guided by them are brought to confusion. Okay? Cause them to error and are led astray. Why does he have to say this, man? Why is it that important? Because look, man, I even let you know, you guys were confused. And you guys were like, yo, man, I said, yo, that toxoplasmosis thing is real, yo. They got they got to the mummies. They got to the authority of the land. And this is Babylon, okay? Ancient Babylon. If they got to the ancient Babylonians and they were more advanced than us, and they were more advanced than us, and you got people today just naive as hell, walking into their tombs, doing this and that, just unaware. The land is defiled, and the spirit of the land is a toxoplasmosis gondii, opportunistic vector agent that's going to turn your butt into a zombie. And it's no wonder that Gandhi rhymes with zombie, okay? Because it's T. Gandhi virus. And when you think of zombie, what you don't understand is they're not the ravaging, crazy ones that just run up and just come try to bite your head off that they depict in the movies. We're talking about like mummy type zombies, like the ones that rule the land and stuff, that just, you know, over highly protected with a huge network of people to make sure that they cover up and wrap up and keep everything all pampered. Come on, man, you guys don't understand. You guys do not understand. Like I said, man, not everything that glitters is gold. These cats over here, man, I'm telling you, them bricks gonna turn America into a freaking third world country, though. That's I'm telling you, man. You guys, I don't know what, like, all this fire. That's another thing we were gonna finish up on. We was gonna wrap up on. Like I said, I just wanted to let you guys know that, man, like, people, the Most High speaks through people, through man, through uprighteous man, upright. Okay, that's what the laws come through. If you're gonna give away your soul for the world, which is saying, okay, I'm gonna just do the World Wide Web and let the internet take care of everything, or let the AI do everything, then you've just forfeited your soul. You give over everything, you sign over everything, and because you are here to caretake the world. If you're gonna leave that into the hands of some machine and you don't even care about it anymore, so that you are careless now, then the only reason why you are here is to care. If you're not gonna care, then not only are you gonna get destroyed out of here, you're gonna get destroyed in the afterlife also, because you're destroyed for careless words. Okay, so we can't have careless words. Now, I love my birds. I care about my birds. You know what I mean? I feed my birds with the bread out my own mouth. I feed my flock. Like, I built my word. I built my birds. You know what I mean? When they go out and they come back, they see me, they come back, they see me, they report. Like, faith only come by hearing. Like, I hear them, I know them, I see them. You know what I mean? I hear them before I see them. I can hear them in a tree. I can't see them. I can hear them. See, they over here chirping. Say hi. There you go. Well, yeah, man. I'm just letting you guys know, man. Like, we have to be. We're called not to be careful, not careless about what we say. And the first part of being careful about what you say is, what are you saying it in? Okay, you're saying this in the name of English. You're coming in the name of a false idol. You're saying this in the name of Greece or Rome, Roman, Greco. You're saying it in the name of these other languages and gods and deities. And that's what it's, and trust me, that's what it's all geared towards. Trust me, bro. Like, it's confusion, it's Babylon. So these fires and stuff, man, like this is a sign. Like the fire is a sign of the Most High. Like I said, like this is in Hawaii, how that's going down like that. Like, yeah, bro, like it's tragic. I'm not happy. Like I wish that we could have came to, you know, a better point, but I guess, you know, we are the best people fit for the situation, because the Most High don't make mistakes. Ahaya Shara Ahaya does not make mistakes. He is not the author of confusion. He is Kadosh, he is one. So nothing the word does not go out and come back empty-handed. So if any of them had a name, and if any of them called on him, he'll know. Now, that was they had there's nothing that can really be said for them. Like, you can only care about what's now. You can only care about what was sacrificed to give you now, and what you have to do about it. Like I said, it's like that dream that's falling. Like, you can go to sleep, wake up in a new dream, and then come back a week later and go back to that falling dream, and you start right back where you left off until you have enough dreams to where you finally hit the ground and you're done. Okay, so that's supposedly, like, that's the case. Supposedly that's what they say, right? That's the concept. Okay. Well, man is a hand, okay, is a helping hand, is Yashar, upright, is a right hand, is a right hand of Yah. So our generations is a long arm. You understand that? We're a long arm of Yah. You understand that? All right. So, like, you have to be an extension of that vine, or you're going to be a cut off branch. Okay? Because in life, after this death, everything got to die. This flesh got to go. But the concept of life lives on. And that is him. He is the conception. He is the one that conceived us with his breath, with his word, with his understanding, with his ruach, with his spirit. Okay? With his son, Yashaya. All right? And with care, fearfully, wonderfully made. All right? So if he had to do it like that, like, and this flesh can't even be it's like the flesh is defiled and all this stuff, and we can't even be in his presence. So you're not going to find him on earth like that. You're going to find a messenger. You'll find a peace. We all have a peace inside of us. We all got the word. We all got some part of the truth. We all even in these defiled languages, is working towards his favor, because we have it's a counterfeit, and therefore it's like a lie, and a lie cannot stand without the truth, and it cannot last without the truth. So therefore we do have some piece of the truth in us with these languages that we speak, but you got to find out how to apply the truth, because in bad application the truth becomes a deadly weapon, a poison. And I mean deadly, like you don't even get to, like, if the order is high enough, it's a swift one. Like, you understand? And that's how this language is meant. It's a language of death. Like, we worshiping death, false prophets, and anti-Christ, anti-Hamashiach. Okay, anti-Banyamin, anti-Yashar. You understand that? So that's what these languages are built towards, and it's using people as a glove, as a flesh, as a buffer, as cannon fodder to wipe out the heavenly word. And once that's gone, and there's no likeness left, you understand? Shoo! There will be pain. Woo! I'm telling you. Before hell comes, there's going to be some serious. Woo! I'm telling you, man, it's going to destroy, like, on the most soft levels. It's going to be destruction. Like, people are going to be excruciating, wishing for death, wishing for death, wishing for death. And it ain't going to come because they done went too far. Death was a gift. You done went too far, man. So yeah, man, like, this is what I'm trying to help you guys. I'm not saying I'm not trying. I am helping you guys. I'm sent as a helper. You know, offering you guys the truth. Like, I'm not really asking for anything. I'm just asking that you hear it out, hear him out, and my yes is my yes, my no is my no, and I keep on moving and pushing. You know, understand? I'm just letting you guys know, like, you can hit me up. You can give me some feedback if you would like. I would really appreciate it. You know, nothing comes from nothing. So, you know, just a quick minute of saying hi, you know what I mean? That's no problem. But yeah, man, we got some work to do, man. We got some work to do. I got some other videos to bring out. There's some warnings and stuff that I need to put together. Other than that, you guys have a good one. I haven't been on this for like an hour and 45 minutes almost. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these two videos together. But yeah, those fires out there, man, in Hawaii, bro, like, telling you, you gotta understand, man, like, stop giving praise to man. Give praise to the Most High in his name. In his name. Give his praise to his son. His Bane. His Benjamin. Okay? Shouldn't say his son. Like, we gotta correct these words. Go back and look at these words to know that, hey man, we gotta find a way around it. You've been given a brain, and he said with a higher Sharahaya, anything is possible. You can get around doing the bad if you really care about doing it the right way. Okay? And I know this as a fact because I've done some world shaking things, literally, that I needed to find a good way in order to do it, because there was I was being deceived or coerced, I should say, into doing it the wrong way. And it's a very big responsibility, and it's extremely big responsibility. And I think it was one of the most important moments of my life to just live and let Yah, you know what I mean? And then so that he could prove to me that he was working through me, and that I was being deceived, and that there was a better way. So you just need to, like, literally look at it and look at your life and say, if there is a better way for what I know that I can do, then I will find. Like, you need to make that your life mission. When you have that remission, when you have that mission like, you are new. Like, that old you is dead and you don't go back to it, okay? I'm telling you. But you do have to realize that you make enemies, but, like, it's best to probably move on and try a different life in another city or a different place or whatever, or don't bring old habits to new places, or don't bring new sands or beach type stuff, you know what I mean? So, like, these are just tricks of the trade, I suppose. Like, things that I've already have gone through. Yeah, just to let you guys know, man, you guys really need to take care of what you let come out of your mouths. You don't know how the butterfly effect works. It's so light and so unsatisfying for you over here on this end in your perception, but in the universe that is the microcosm of the structure of these bodies and souls around you in this delicate world that could just be gone at the snap of a finger, or the or just the whim of the Most High, just saying, okay, it's enough. Like, we're really our word has been, we have been manipulated, altered, and in order to be such a weapon for the devil against others, our own flesh and blood. A house divided is a house destroyed. That's the only way that they could beat us, was to send us against each other. And that's how, like, you know, at the end of the day, like, the Most High is going to have to come and cut down a lot of his own children. A lot of those that used to be his children that he created, but are no longer. So, like, it doesn't bring him the pleasure. He's just stressing him with the way that we're doing each other in the first place. So that's the reason why he's going to do it in the first place. But yeah, like I said, them children, you over here treating them like beasts, calling them kids and sons and stuff. So yeah, this is fever pitch stuff. Like, you know, you can't. The child has no one to intercede for him, so there will be no intercession for you, for those that do such things, and there will be no remorse, no intercession. It's just plain and simple. Like, you can't stop yourself from hearing what you just heard, and that's pretty much the way that it went down. It already happened, because he said, you know, the beginning, so too shall be in the end. So it's already happened, and it's not something good to boast or brag about. It's just saying that, hey man, like, that's just the way that, if you ask me how, you know, technical advisory, like how things are done, like, that's the way that it's done. Faith only comes by hearing, and hearing alone is the word of Yah. All right. So, like, that's your sign, man. That's your sign. It's going to be the word. That's your sign. The word puts things in order for you to see the way that it truly is. And you just have to hear the word to see that the things are responding to it. Okay, so yeah, guys. I think that's about it. I think that's about it for right now. If I come up with something else that has caught my eye on what I should be letting you guys know about, I will come back on and share it with you guys. I hope that you guys are Yashar, Ashar, and Yashara. To the Rabba Hayashar Kadosh, to the Rabba Yashaya Kadesh, to the Rabba Ruach Kadesh, to the Rabba Anami Amin. Oh yeah, there's a little code right before I leave, right here. Check this out. capitalizing on disaster. So wherever you see a disaster, there's people that are going to capitalize off of it. It's like stormtroopers, people that just come through and maraud during storms, pirates coming in on storms. Yeah, it's a weapon. It's a weapon. Down to a science. Like people over there studying the stars and the sun and the moon to decide, just like the witches and the warlocks and the wizards do, to let the king know when to go to war, because the favor of the gods will be with them. The favor of the storm or the land or the disaster or the catastrophe. Okay, you understand that? So, there's always been these capitalists, all right, that capitalize on disaster. So, capital is a C and disaster is a D. Well, disaster is a D and capitalist is a C. Like District of Columbia. Columbia means to is like sacrifice. That's a disaster. Okay, pretty much. The goddess of sacrifice, Columbia. That's a disaster. That's an idol god, pagan god. People are sacrificing their children to and such, all right? So a district of Columbia is like a district of people that capitalize off of disaster. You understand that? Okay. That's what I see it as. That's all I can see it as. But, yeah, like, or at least the people that run that place, or they capitalize on disaster. You know, wherever you see disaster and stuff like that, this is where people are capitalizing on it. They're making something out of it. You know what I mean? So that's like saying, let the dead bury the dead. Let those people that capitalize on disaster, let them deal with that, and let's get out from under them that lead us astray into disaster, so that they can capitalize on it. Because there's these demigods that the disaster capitalists kick down to corral more and more into the disaster, so they can capitalize even more. They're not capitalizing, and if they're not getting it all, you know what I mean? They got to get it all. That's how they know they only got a little bit of space. Yep, so they're getting as much as they can. It's like getting tossed into a hurricane full of money. You're going to try to grab as much as you can. You know, when you see those people get tossed in those tubes and then the money shoot up, and then they got to try to stuff as much money as they can inside of their pants, pockets, and clothes, and hold on with their hands before the timer is up. Yeah, capitalizing on disaster. There you go. It's like when the Brinks truck or whatever goes down the freaking block, bends the corner, and all the money fly out onto the highway, and people hop out and try to capitalize on that disaster. They only got a small window to do it before the cops get there and run everybody's license plate. You understand that? So, and they got a small time to spend that money before them serial numbers get processed. You understand that? So yeah, like disaster capitalists. There's a thief is always capitalizing on disaster. A smart thief would capitalize on disaster. That's what I say. What's the use of doing all the heavy hard work when disaster will do it for you? Okay. So they'll come in the name of peacekeepers and relief and all this other stuff, all these alphabets, I'll say that, and all these beast number alphabets, and then they will literally they will be the worst part of the disaster. I'll just say that. They will be the child. They will create children out of that disaster. Like, it's just horrible, bro. Because like what did I say? It's like when they till the ground and then like form it so that they can plot the land to grow something. Yeah, disaster does that for them. So they have plans for that place. So they're thankful for the disaster. Now they're going to capitalize off of it. You know, they're going to capitalize off of salvaging whatever they can from what was left over, and they're going to capitalize off of making it useful for whatever they're gonna make new, or put there in that place, replace it with. You understand that? So these are capitalists. Like disaster, they capitalize on disaster. That's why the capital of America is DC. They capitalize on disaster. I'm sorry, I keep saying it like that, but that's just the way it is. I'm sorry, bro. Like shit, we were slaves. They were capitalizing on our disaster. Okay, understand that. And when they release us, you're still underneath the DC. Like capitalists of disaster. You understand? So, and everybody worships DC. Superman, capitalizing on disaster. What the hell is Superman for if ain't no disaster? You're gonna capitalize off of that, and you worship that, and you marvel after that, capitalizing on disaster. There's people that know that people are gonna spend money when they think something religious happens. They're gonna capitalize on some disaster. Come on, man. You guys gotta stop being led astray. You're hanging on to every word of the noose, and the noose is feeding you. Death is feeding you. You're eating death. You're eating low-hanging fruit, strange fruit. Okay? That's the noose. The 6 o'clock noose. The 5 o'clock noose. Headline news. The breaking headline news. The emergency broadcast news station. Okay. You're eating strange fruit. The Digest. The Times. The Sun. Yeah, all that. King this. King Kong that. Cairo that. Yeah. Y'all better recognize the Central News Network. Come on, man. Y'all better recognize. Fox News. They be slick, boy. They be slick. They slick. Sly as a fox. Like a ballerina. Slip a noose around your neck. Put you in the headlines. Anchorman. Capitalizing on disaster. Journalists capitalizing on disaster like Bruce Almighty. Okay. I think I made my point though. The more you feed your cattle, because you feed on that death. Okay? You're feeding on death. So they can literally feed you that in real life. And you won't know. You won't. You're because of your character, because of how you've been acquired, your rewired taste buds have acquired the taste for death and flesh. Cravings start to receive, the senses start to become alert for signals of carnal, you know what I mean? Carnal things. So it's a domino effect, man. It happens on a microcosm before it happens on a macrocosm. Alright? As far as this world goes, because this world is upside down, tipsy-turvy, it's counterfeit. We're on top, and the God of this world is underneath us, okay? But in truth, in actuality, the Most High, Yah, is on top of this world, and we and the God of this world are underneath Him. I understand that. Yeah, the God of this world is underneath Yah, who is Yah above the heavens, above Shemayim. There is no comparison. There is no, guys. It's not even. Like I said, that God thing is just totally out of bounds. Ahaya Sharahaya, way up there, way out there. It's talking about going beyond the Most High. That's laughable, but even then, you're still going to get disaster and ruin. You're going to piss yourself. That's what P means. I just realized that. Check this out. P. P means ruin. I was like, P? Peed. Peed means ruin. disaster. Like pity, but peed. Yeah. Ruin. Disaster. It's going to calamity. Extinction. You understand? You're going to pee yourself, man. All the way up and down. And then it's going to fall on your head once you on the way down. You're going to pee yourself twice. 2 times. So yeah, man. Yeah, that's what the second death is. It's like you got that far and realized you're not going to go that far without the Most High. You're not going to pass him up. You're only going to die twice. Everybody got to die. You die getting there, but then he resurrects you. Okay? And that's how you live on. But if without him resurrecting you, you're going to die. And then when you get there, you're going to die again. Yeah. That's the way that goes. On your journey is just nothing but death on the way after that. So you guys got to like get out of this dead language. You're wondering why stuff don't work for you. You're wondering why, like, you're like, oh, where are the miracles? Where are the signs? Where is this and that? Where is God? There's no such thing. There's no proof. It's scientifically impossible and such. And then you guys are, like I said, they wrap it up with a boast that you don't know. You better look at the sky. You better look at the sky. They wrapping it up with a bow so that you don't know. There's a whole bunch of trails up in the sky. They wrapping bows out of them trails. They making bow ties right above your head. Wrap it up with a bow so that you don't know. They're gonna come give you a shot with a bow so that you don't know too. Don't ask, don't tell. They gonna treat you like the army and come with a bow so that you don't know. What's a bow? A bow don't let no sound off like no darn gun. You think there's a gun, it's pow pow. You think the gun's gonna be killing everybody. What if they come through with some silent bows and just start taking people out at night? Ain't no guns fired, just people just dying. You would never even know. Silence, like a thief in the night. Wrap it up with a bow so that you don't know. Like I said, man, you don't even know, man. You don't understand the operations. You don't understand. The Most High Yah is the Most High Yah of war. He is the Yah of war. So there is war against you because you represent his likeness. And when you receive his likeness in spirit and understanding, then no weapon can be formed against you. But until then, you are an enemy of him because you are a counterfeit of him, and you're deceived into mocking and destroying what he cares about and loves, because you don't have any care and you don't have any knowledge, just like the dead. You don't know. You don't know. All right. I think that's enough for right now. I think I done peed this one off. I done let this one into this one's done. All right. So we go ahead and get off of it. I think I did enough on this one. All right. To the Rabba Ahaya Shar Ahaya Kadosh. To the Rabba Yashaya Kadesh. To the Rabba Ruach Kadesh. To the Rabba Anami Amin.